Hello, everyone. Andy Mason here, First Baptist Church Vancleave Daily Connection video. Just wanted to share a few verses today with you. This morning we're in Luke 1 verses 34 through 38. Man, this is exciting. We're getting into the Christmas story, the very beginning part of the Christmas story, and it's so neat to go back and remember how it is scripturally, and it gives us something to where we can share with others when they ask what is the true meaning of Christmas. So let's begin reading Luke 1, 34, and we'll go all the way to verse 38. Mary asked the angel, "How can this be, since I have not been intimate with a man?" And let's back up real quick and just give a brief history so it doesn't look like we're starting from nowhere in case you missed yesterday. All right. Luke starts off and he dedicates it to Theophilus, and then right off the bat, the angel Gabriel appeared to Zechariah, one of the priests there, and of course his wife's name was Elizabeth, and she was older, past childbearing age, and the angel comes in with fantastic news and says, "Hey, Zechariah, your wife's gonna bear a son. His name's gonna be John." Of course, that's John Baptist, the forerunner of Christ. This is 6 months before we get into this. Zechariah was actually struck down mute by the angel because he didn't believe. He was skeptical when he said, "Man, there's no way. My wife's too old. I'm too old. We're not going to have a baby this old." Just like with any time that the angel appears or God appears or whatever, people are struck with fear because the presence of glory with an angel or with God is just overwhelming. So 6 months after, Gabriel appeared to Zechariah and told him about John the Baptist being born. This is starting yesterday. The preacher would have went over yesterday how Gabriel appears and tells Mary that she's going to be the mother of Christ. And this is Mary's response to the angel. "How can this be?" Going back to verse 34, "since I have not been intimate with a man." The angel replied to her, "The Holy Spirit will come upon you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you. Therefore, the Holy One to be born will be called the Son of God. And consider your relative, Elizabeth. Even she has conceived a son in her old age, and this is the 6th month for her who was called barren." And man, really get this. Big promise from God right here. "For nothing will be impossible with God." And Mary said, "I am the Lord's slave," said Mary. "May it be done to me according to your word." Then the angel left her. Man, how awesome are these things? Man, look at the characteristics that Mary shows with, she's overwhelmed with that presence of the angel, overwhelmed with the presence of God, that the angel just left God's presence to come deliver this message. And the angel references, "Hey, just like your cousin Elizabeth is pregnant, shouldn't have been pregnant, but she's pregnant through God. You're gonna conceive the baby Jesus. He's gonna be the Son of God, and it's gonna be a miracle, an immaculate conception." And she's saying, "Well, I don't know how this can be." And man, that big promise comes in there, "For nothing will be impossible for God." As we go through this week and get into the Christmas spirit and get into the true meaning of Christmas, which is the birth of Christ, let's remember that miracle of the virgin birth, that was just another promise of God, that nothing's impossible with God. Have a great day.